Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Evermoor SMP. So, a lot has happened over the last, well, a little shorter than a week because the episode ended up coming out on Friday. So, a lot has happened to include, the server deciding to go to the end. So, we have officially defeated the dragon. Woohoo! So, we now have access to Elytra and shulker boxes and all kinds of goodies. And we do, in fact, actually have those. I don't have it on me because originally I didn't have any rockets. However, on my trip out into the end, I ended up finding 2 Elytras, and I ended up loaning one of those to Cortezarino, and he, oh my gosh, he came through. Because he sent me a message. Because originally I was like, okay, just keep the Elytra. I don't care, it's yours. I don't, And yeah, apparently he took it and he went exploring. And so he came back with the Elytra and a whole bunch of rockets. So we now have rockets. So I can actually use my Elytra. Though right now I'm not too concerned about it because most everything is land-based for me right now or in the nether. And right now I really don't want to go flying in the nether. So, because yeah, it was hard enough to fly in the nether before the update, and now yeah, it's getting a little crazy with all the weird biomes and stuff like that. So, but and on top of that, I also ended up moving. I'm trying to avoid looking to the left because that's where our project is today. I moved over the sheep so they were actually in the area that I was. So that way, I could actually start getting, like wool and stuff from them. Because I'm gonna need a lot of wool. And so that's kind of what I've been doing. Is just coming over here and shearing them. Ooh, okay, I only got 21 on that one. Normally I get about 26, but that is all right. It's gonna get a little bit better as we progress because, I've been breeding them up and stuff. So, as you can see, we got a hole. A very big hole. And a massive, massive spruce tree over there. Now, the way that you're normally going to get in this is actually right here. So, normally, we're going to end up having the little docks in front of this. And so, I haven't put those in because like I said in the last episode, I need a storage unit. I desperately need storage. So, yeah, and we can still get up top here. I need to figure out how to do that with, once I close this all up. But we got this down here, and it comes down here into this lovely area right here. This is going to be the storage unit. Now, I'm going to need a lot of spruce, and that's the reason why I have the spruce tree growing over there. And plus, that doesn't, the only podzol I get is a 4 that is, underneath it. And so I started digging out all of this, and then I started digging out this side, and we have cobblestone over here. So I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Because I'm like, there's no torches down there, so I know I didn't explore this. So there's no way that I could end up placing this here. Nope, it is another spawner. And it's another zombie spawner. So I think I'm going to decommission the one that I had already done. And I'm hearing a zombie somewhere. Yep, and a skeleton. Okay. But yeah, so I'm going to end up, using this one. Since this is going to be right next to my storage unit. It's like, yeah, so that'll definitely work. Because, like, standing right here, it actually activates it. And so what I'm probably going to do is that I'm going to have an entrance. Let's see, this is center. Yeah, probably an entrance this way going over into that. And so we're going to have all kinds of goodies. And that makes me so excited. So excited. But we first need to actually get this thing built. So let me go ahead and drop off this wool. Because we don't need this particular wool right now. Though we are going to be using wool, but just not right now. So I went ahead and marked off some of these so that I could, kind of remember what I was planning. And so we're actually going to end up, I'm going to, put my glowstone down. So these are going to be the areas that aren't going to have the wool. And let's go ahead and get started with the polished blackstone. So I am absolutely loving the black stone and all of that. It makes me so happy that I actually have a black block that has slabs and stairs. And yeah, so I can use black to my heart's content, and that makes me very happy. So yeah, so we've got all kinds of stuff going on here. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So first thing we want to do, let's switch over to our wool. So we're going to want to do that. We want to have our carpets, and we are going to want to have our smooth quartz. Okay, so with this, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, let's go ahead and start off. Whoop, nope, not there. We're going to go all the way around to start this out, because we're going to do a nice little decoration right in the middle, which is just going to end up kind of screaming pirates, or at least something, you know, something evil. We'll put it that way. It's going to be something evil. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll have our smooth quartz. We're going to go bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Because the reason why I chose smooth quartz is because this is the closest to the color of the actual bone blocks in the game. So let's go ahead and do that. So we can go ahead and cover that up. We're going to do that. And then we're going to come across. Oh, nope, not quite like that. Give me that block back. Thank you. All right, so we're going to do that, and then, let's see, we're going to come up here, and then 1, 2, 4, yes, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 1, 2, whoop, 3, 4, and then there, yes, okay, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and fill these in here, like that, and then we can do this. So you could probably already guess what is going on. All right, let's see. We need just kind of actually, no, this one I actually wanted to do like that. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, my quartz. I put up my quartz. There we go. And then we can bring that across like so. And then we're going to come across like that. And then there's going to be glowstone, glowstone. And then I need throwaway blocks. Okay, let's just use the spruce. We shall just use this. Oh, no, not the. No. Give me the glowstone back. I don't have too much of that. What I have in my inventory is all that I have for glowstone right now. So I do not want. I do not want to be wasting that right now. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill the rest of this in with a bone, and we'll take a step back so you guys can get a full view of this. But there. So we've got a skull. This area was a little bit too big to do a skull and crossbone, so I decided to go ahead and do just the skull. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go around just too wide, all the way around with the black stone, so that we can kind of finish off the room. So this is going to be the center part of the room, and then we're going to end up having the chest and stuff around the outside. But I wanted to show you guys this, this on camera. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build up one of the modules for the storage unit. And then that way I can kind of show you guys how it is built, because it'll be a little bit easier with just having one module built instead of, like all of them. So I am going to continue to do this just like so. We're actually almost done. Oh my gosh. This is definitely taking a lot less time than I had anticipated, but there we go. So there we go. So that is the floor of the storage room. So next step is to add in one of the modules, and I'll bring you guys back once I get it in. Here is one section with the, with the chests. So we've got total of 5 tall. Now I'm not sure what I want to do with the backside. So you can kind of see the stone behind it. I'm most likely probably going to change that into something black, just so you can see black behind it. But it really all depends on what I decide to do with the side rooms. Like this right here, the 3 sections, those are actually going to be entrances to other sections. Like, like I had said, this one will probably end up going over somewhere where we could actually get to the zombie spawner. But yeah, so we've got the spruce that goes up. I'm still a little iffy on the bottom here, but if we go ahead and pillar up, I can kind of show you what's going on up here. So on top of the chest, we've got the polished black stone brick stairs. There we go. That is what it is. And then, we got the slab version, the polished stone back here, and then the slabs here. And so this section up here is actually designed so that if I want to add in like any kind of trophies or anything like that, I can end up adding it up here. And then we've got the dark oak stairs as kind of like the supports between the two pieces of lumber. And then we've got these as our caps for, the different sections. I really wish these they were directional, but they're not quite directional. So we just kind of had to cope with the way that it faces. But I think that's all right. And then, on these, sections where they kind of cross, we've got the chains, which I absolutely adore. I am so glad that we got chains. In fact, I want to test something. Oh, you can. You can place chains on the bottom of upper slabs. So they don't connect, but you could do it. Because, yeah, I had noticed that you could actually put chains on the stairs. So if we do this, there we go. You can actually attach the chain to stairs. So it is definitely a lot more versatile than than the lanterns. Because the lanterns, it has to be on the bottom of like a solid block or, something like this. So it definitely works out really well. Yeah, so we got 2 chains and then the lanterns, to help light things up. And then behind, we have the gray glazed terracotta. So it definitely adds, a lot of different, depth and stuff by using the different, kind of like the different textures, like the difference between like the brick and then just the polish. There's even the colors are slightly different, but they're close enough that, it's all a kind of one color palette and stuff. So now all I need to do is kind of get the rest of this, the rest of the chest sections and all of that put into place. And then all we have left is a roof. So here is the finished product. So I went ahead and did the roof because that was, one of those that, it was a little bit difficult because, I can't actually reach those blocks. And so I was having to pillar up and down and all of that. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do the ceiling and then we'll do a nice little reveal. But yeah, so we've got the polished black stone up on top as well as the bricks just to add a little bit of interest. So to kind of break it up. And then we've got all of the storage sections in place, which is awesome, though. Yeah. Apparently I put that one in wrong. Yeah, that is definitely wrong. Okay. Grab those just to remind me to fix that. Yeah, because I don't need to be doing that on camera. And then I also made these guys. So let me go ahead and grab one of these. So this is done on a black banner, and then I do the cyan gradient first, and then the paley is the striped one. So the one that goes like that. It creates this really nice effect, and then I do another gradient. I don't know why it does the black on the bottom like that. I wouldn't figure that it would do that because the paley goes all the way through, but I think because of the gradient and stuff, for some reason it does that. And then I took my one and only wither skeleton skull and created the what's it called? The miscellaneous, the banner pattern. Okay, I thought there was some fancy name for it, but apparently banner pattern. Okay. But yeah, in order to get the skull and crossbones, because, come on, pirates. I'm supposed to be a pirate. Skull and crossbone, skulls, all kinds of, stuff. So, yeah. I specifically went out to the Nether Fortress and, went to get just one skull so I could actually do this. Now, I did notice that there was nothing spawning in there, which is, I'm assuming it's because of all the new nether mobs and stuff, because it's in the crimson. So you got, of course, the hoglins and the piglins, and then there was also zombified piglins. Yes. I think that's what they're called now. But yeah, so it was definitely interesting. So now that we've actually got this in place, that means we can kind of start expanding out from here. We can actually start doing some of the expansion and stuff. So I'm gonna have to figure out what is what is going on with like spawns. If maybe we need to find another fortress, maybe something closer to like a lava pool or something in order to kind of reduce the amount of spawns or what. But we definitely need to get a beacon because that's going to be the biggest thing. I'm going to need a beacon so that I can, I've got a lot of digging to do. A lot of digging and then a lot of building on the other side. So if we come back up here, because I've started clearing out a lot of the trees because I used a lot of these trees in order to make chests because I had to have, I think it was 5 stacks. Yeah, 5 stacks of chests for, for the storage unit. And so, yeah, I cut down a whole bunch of trees. As you can see, there used to be a lot of trees around the dark oak over there. They're all gone. But, I mean, the plan is to try to get rid of all the trees so that, I can actually start terraforming and all of that. But we kind of need the beacon. So we're gonna kind of have to try to figure something out. But the next thing is probably going to be setting up this right over there so that I can then figure out what is going to be going on with this hallway here. Now, and then, of course, I need to plan out, like, stuff for each one of these corners, except for, of course, this right here, because this is going to be what goes out here. So I'm going to try to figure out what we're going to be doing for the next episode, because right now I have absolutely no clue. We've got lots of possibilities, so it's just a matter of picking one if it is, if it is actually possible. Because, like, yeah, I'm going to try. As I've got looting 3 on here. So, we'll see. We'll see what I can do off camera in order to kind of get things moving along. And then, yeah. So, I definitely hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe. Then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.